Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another vlog. I just went and dropped the kids off at school. Went to an auto parts store to pick up a new fuse because we're about to do some work on the Raptor because my spotties aren't working anymore because 4-wheel-drive Supercenter loom that comes with their spotties is always crap, and every time I've ever had these spotties, which is twice now, they melt the factory fuse thing, so I bought a new one. But as you guys know, I'm not overly fond of doing wiring, but I feel like I want to tackle this myself. But I feel like the universe is telling me not to try it. I might bloody burn my Raptor to the ground. But I went and bought some Zaraffa's coffee, and it's there. Dropped it all over the ground. Like, if you know Zaraffa's, you know it's like not cheap. It's expensive for, yeah, like it's Australian Starbucks essentially, in Brisbane, Queensland. So yeah, that was my $6 or $7 cup of coffee dropped on the ground, and I literally had like 2 sips out of it. But anyway, we'll get straight into the Raptor. So yeah, spotties aren't working. Trying to open the bonnet here. So there's a fuse down in here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Is that it? Hold on. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. It's melted though. I don't know. I'll cut it out of the system and I'll show you guys, but it's just melted on itself. So I've got an entirely new fuse to put in. So I've got this one here, 30 amp. It's only 25 amp for the spotties, but I'll get the 30 amp fuse set up and get it stuck in. But yeah, after that we've got some work to do on the jzx90. We've had some new parts rock up for that, so I'm super excited to show you guys about that. Sorry I missed out on a bunch of vlogs the last few days. Combination of not wanting to bore you guys with more sort of just regular track day footage. On top of that, Sunday was insanely hot and we had a friend's birthday, so I sort of took the day off and went down the Gold Coast and went to a place called Dracula's and stuff. It was rad. But yeah, so just had a bit of time with myself and my family and a bit of a rest with it. But super pumped to get back into it today. It's Monday. You guys will be seeing this if you're watching it on the Monday. This was just earlier today. So yeah, we'll get stuck in, cut some stuff. I'll try and show you guys how I attempt to do wiring. Alright guys, so it is definitely a hot one. I've got my fan cranking. So if you do hear that in the background, I do apologise. But I'm thinking I'm going to do this job properly, which means I'm looking for solder and I can't bloody find it. Alright, so we have some 100mm solder, 100 gram solder. It's probably not really thick enough for what I'm doing. I'll just have to load it up. Got my soldering iron out, which is, yeah, it's not very, this is very unlike me. I'm going to try and do everything right, being the Raptor and all, because the last thing I want is a fire in the Raptor. So I'm going to start by removing this Johnny so I can get down into there easier. I might just cut, I don't know, I wonder if the loom can be removed. I'm going to try that first. But I'm pretty happy with this little table I set up the other day. I'll take you guys to a little montage of me making this trailer now. Out here we've got this bench. I gave it a wash off. It's not like mint. I could probably sand it, it would be better. But I intend to be super rough with this bench, so I just sort of want to give it a bit of a touch up. I have a bunch of leftover graph cans here. So I'm just going to hit it with a bunch of colours to give it a coat of paint. So I'm going to leave the camera there and have a dip. Went for something a little bit different. Nothing like graphed up or by any means, but at least it's somewhat sealed now. It's hard to see on the camera, but in person it kind of looks like clouds, like a sky, I guess. Not good at spray painting. Obviously, just sprayed my whole freaking hand, but that's a nice little project for the day. Oh, all right, we're back. Yeah, I just picked this up from the track, and it was in the back of the tyre shed, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it home. It's nothing fancy, but just a little bit of paint on top so it's not so shitty. And yeah, I don't know, it's definitely handy, better than using a plastic table. And I have a vise again, because I used to have a vise on that bench, but it was a little one and it broke. So, right, stop talking shit, let's get it done. Alright, so this is the fuse that's come out of it. It's melted. And I can't even get the fuse out. I'm not sure why. I'm just going to give one of my Sparky mates a call and just find out why it would do this. But I have a feeling this is just the 4-drive Super Center dodgy one. So we'll replace it with a quality one. Well, a better quality one that isn't rubber. And hopefully have a lot less issues. Okay, I probably should have taken heed of the fact that if I couldn't fit my hands in there, there probably wasn't enough room for me to do it. And part of the problem was I got this 100-gram stuff, and it is super thin, and like you can't even push it onto the soldering gun. And I'm not even sure my soldering gun is very good. But Drew from JDM Auto Elec, yeah, he JDM Auto Elec, Japelec. Drew from Japelec, I actually sent him a message because he installed the spotty setup for me and just ran the wires through into the car. And I just hit him up to just say, like, is this the 4-drive Super Center fuse still? I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like replacing something where there could have been an existing issue. But it's a known issue that the 4-drive Super Center ones aren't the best. We were hoping that they were better now because it's been an issue for years. But yeah, melted one, just wanted to make sure. But he is fretting about me touching wiring, especially a really nice loom that he did. So he did all this really nice wiring setup for my winch and all that sort of stuff. So we'll, yeah, he said he's going to come here in a couple of hours, so we'll get back to this part of the vlog. I'm going to move the Raptor out of the way, bring the jzx90 in, and show you some of the new goodies I got. So I'm pretty pumped on it, and I can't wait to fit these parts. Alright, jzx90 is in the garage now. We'll show you guys a couple of these new parts that I got. We've got a bunch of Toyota boxes, so always good to have Toyota genuine. But these little things I got for the mirror aren't Toyota genuine, but I am going to be putting these on. These are super rad. I think I grabbed the wrong side. But these go like so. So really cool little addition that just stick on, stop glare in your mirrors. I don't know, they're a super cool little trinket. They're not genuine Toyota, but nonetheless really cool. But the thing I'm most psyched about that I've been waiting for ages is finally got my factory orange corner lights. So yeah, we're going to be replacing the corner lights. That one would be from this side. So, oh wait, it might be from the other side. No, it's the other side. So that one's that side. And open this up. There we go. And this one is to go here. So if I can sit this in, I'll sort of be able to show you guys. Oh, there we go. So I'll just sit that there for now. So you've got nice orange corner light, which I really dig. I love it being orange. And then you've got your sort of ugly, cheap, clear corner light. So I don't know, I much prefer the orange. So yeah, I may try and see if my guys can do like an orange tint on these lights here, because they flash when I indicate as well. So yeah, I don't know, I'm pumped on that. Gonna fit them up now. I just think orange corner light just looks better, in my opinion, as like I sort of like the OEM touch on these cars as well. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I just like the orange better. That's all there is to it. Alright, so I got wifey on camera, but turns out, well, it seems like it's a headlight out job just to do the inside. I probably should have made some calls to find out, but everything I can tell leads to taking the headlight completely out to be able to do the corner light. So I'm not entirely surprised by, because you can get aftermarket like Russian lights. I don't know why that's not coming out. Light doesn't want to come out. Can't work it out, but it looks like I have to take the headlights out to be able to get to the corner lights because they're bolted on from behind. Which is kind of good because I guess people can't steal them.
It's up. You're in frame, look.
But yeah, so I don't know. We'll take them out. I probably should have tried to take this one out first. Well, that doesn't make any sense because I have to take that out to get to the corner light. I'm confused. I think these are non-original headlights. So because they're non-original headlights, it's harder to fit the corner lights. So, yeah, alright.
Remember that time that shitty mechanic from that shitty workshop told me I had to take out the headlights
I remember
to do
that.
the motor swap
yeah.
in my car?
So I was overseas. Tiana wanted to start on an SR20 swap in a Sylvia, and she obviously got the wrong advice from a...
Luke was like, listen to Dylan. He's a mechanic. He knows what to do.
He would tell you the right thing to do. She sends me pictures of her car with all the headlights and grille and everything taken off to do an engine swap. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, that's what he told me to take off. So, yeah, for some reason, a mechanic told Tiana to pull all the headlights and grille and everything off the front of her car to do an engine swap. Alright, I'm going to attempt to get this done. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay, so today's not really working out for us right at this moment. What it turns out is, for some reason, this was zip tied on. So this was, where's the other piece? They basically, I don't know, this has a piece at the back and was zip tied on because for some reason they basically have this little piece here, which, being used to Nissans, your indicator would pop into, but the headlights only have a similar thing on the other side. So I guess there's probably like some sort of double-ended thing that's meant to go in there to locate it, and mine doesn't have it. I might give Brett a quick call and see if his jzx90 has it. Oh, I might go for a drive past Broomstick actually. I think that probably makes good sense. I'll drive past there, see if we can work this situation out. It's frustrating at this point. I have to go to an auto store anyway to buy some lights, some corner lights, indicators obviously. So go for a cruise, take this stuff with us, take the corner lights with us, and see what we can find in our travels to sort this whole mess out, because I'd rather use the OEM fitting things than freaking, I don't want zip ties on the freaking car, you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't want zip ties holding my indicators in. So yeah, if I can find out if it's an OEM piece that I need to get, like some weird little thing, I can zip tie them in for now and then get the hold of that little piece. Or if it just turns out that these are an aftermarket headlight, not an original headlight like I thought, and I need to work that situation out, because I would rather have an OEM headlight. If this isn't an OEM headlight, I want to get an OEM headlight, because we weren't sure if Brett's were OEM or mine were OEM, because they were different, and there's a Russian company that make replacement headlights for it. So yeah, I guess I'll have a little bit of a dig into the situation, make some calls, and hopefully move forward towards getting these in, because it's just going to look so much better in my opinion. Alright, we're back from the adventures. We've got corner lights. What I've found out after looking at Brett's car is basically nothing conclusive. They seem like this one has this weird bit, which basically I don't know, a rounded off thing would go onto, and then, but when I looked at Brett's, his one had one that came out of the headlight. I don't know if his ones are genuine, and it's very confusing, so I'm going to go for the zip tie option for now, and then maybe see what I can find out in the future, because nothing seems really conclusive with it. Seems like maybe some came with this style, some with other style, so got to work it all out. So yeah, thank you.
The other one's in there.
Alright, so got a few little extra bits and pieces while I was there. I don't know if I've said anything to you guys or not, but temperature wise this car has been fantastic since the alternator, the new rad cap and everything, so very, very happy with that. Being able to drive it on really hot days, aircon pumping, and still give it a bit of a thrash, so that I'm happy about. So I'm going to have to drill into the back of my brand new headlights here to be able to zip tie to something, which is scary and sucks, but yeah, that'll be the way to do it. Just a tiny little hole in there and a zip tie and get them on there. And I bought new lights to go on because I need clear lights behind the yellow indicators. Yeah, orange indicators, but yeah, start drilling. So drilled right into there. Not happy about it, but that'll be the way. Both holes drilled out, and zip ties here. Alright, that's all done. Tell you what guys though, let me know in the comments down below. So I could probably just put an orange globe in down here, or tint that in orange, like a nice deep orange, the same as my corner light. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. I'm leaning towards tint because I feel like a nice deep orange tint would sort of work well rather than just an orange globe. So it'd sort of match in with the orangey of an indicator. And I believe that corner thing there, so there's obviously your indicator there, and then there's a light there. That light's meant to come on when you put your indicator on, but I don't think mine work. So I'd love to see if I can get that working or not. But yeah, I'm pumped that I now have corner lights, and I think they look a million times better. But yeah, I definitely need to do something to those lower corner lights. Now, I need to show you another thing that I got, which I'm super pumped on. I need to just go find it. Okay, so anyway, the new thing I got is a manual Trd cluster, which I'm super pumped about. Only 46,000 Ks on this cluster, and is a direct manual jzx90 Trd cluster. I don't even know how hard they are to find. I've never even looked for one. The guy, if you remember the guy that bought our G37, he had one and he was going to try and retrofit it to his 100, but then he didn't want to go chopping it up or anything, and he offered it to me for a fantastic deal. Had to take it, so now I have a manual cluster going in the car. To really put a spanner in the works though, because I was planning on running a Powertune Digital dash, but then I don't necessarily want a dash to cover this. So I know that Powertune Digital have been mucking around with smaller units, so I'm going to look into the entire situation, but I may set it up either on the passenger side, like mounted or something along that, because I still really want to have Powertune Digital in that car, just like I have in the A86, to take advantage of the information, you know. So we'll try and work something out from that point, but I'm super amped. Later this week, this car gets a manual conversion, so having the manual dash to go in as well, I'm really excited about. And being that it's out of the car now as well, I'll probably take the opportunity to like pull out the LEDs that go to like the ABS light and things like that, so I don't have like lights on the dash all the time. So I just need to find out which one of those is for the ABS and take it out. And whatever other normal sort of lights that are on when you're turning a car into a more of a drifty style car, which would be basically your ABS, probably airbag. Can't remember if these cars even came with an airbag. I'd say they would have, because they're like a 93. I need to double check that. They might have come driver side airbag. I don't remember a driver side airbag light being on. Actually, let's just check. Take 2 seconds for me to jump in here and see what lights come on my dash when this thing's running. So, just going to fire it up. So I've really just got ABS and traction. So that's probably like second light in for ABS and then traction off. And funnily enough, I can't remember if I did that when I used to own it or whether the last owners did it. But yeah, I might just quickly take that out right now. So I think the next one over from it, I can't tell. Yeah, I'd say that'll just be second one in and traction off. I'm going to remove those LEDs or tape them or put paint on them or something and then put the light back in. I'll work it out. Alright, so going through these lights here at the back, a lot of them seem to have been replaced with LED style. So, is that going to work? Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I've removed the ones that I don't need. Basically, just take the globe out, or take the bit off, put it up into the light, and you can see what it's for. So I've been able to take out all the ones I don't need and put ones back in the spots where they're needed, because a bunch of these didn't actually have globes in. They might have been halfway through an LED conversion or something, but it wasn't finished. But this dash should be right to go in now. I just want to be delicate with it. I am definitely super pumped. 320 km/h speedo on a 4-door saloon. Was ambitious, I think, of TRD, but why not? I guess now I'm going to start tackling the mirrors. So these go on the mirrors, just 3M. Got some brake cleaner here. I'm just going to give it a clean up under the mirror so it sticks, and try and get these put on. I think they're going to look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like them. I think they're going to look cool. Hopefully they stay on. I'll be pumped if they stay on, but I think they only cost me like $8 on eBay or $10. I like them. I'm going to try and put them on. Alright, so they're insignificant, but I've got these little rain deflector thingies on. I like them. I think they're a cool little, again, just like a little OEM touch. If anybody in the world knows of jzx90 wind deflector things, like the visor that goes over here, I think they're metal on a jzx90. If anyone knows of some, I want a pair. Yeah, happy to import them from anywhere as long as they're still in good condition. I really, really, really want wind deflectors on this car because, yeah, I just want them because it's just one of those like factory trinklets that I would really, really, really love to have on this car. The ones that come literally all the way along here. They stick out about an inch. Really want some, and my wife wants some for her 8.6. So if anyone sees the ones for 8.6, ideally the ones that have 11 on them, let me know, tag me in it, send me a link, whatever. These are not needs. They're not needs, but it's something I want, especially for jzx90 and wifey. If you guys could link me in something and I could surprise her. She doesn't watch the vlogs, so it doesn't matter if I'm telling you guys. But if I could get them and surprise her, that would be super rad. So yeah, if anyone knows of any, let me know. Right now I'm going to get to removing my 11's window banner because it's kind of messed up. Like I said, it had been folded up and sort of, you know, not really taken care of, if I'm honest. I'm going to peel that one off and I'm going to get one of the Shibby stealth banners on here. So I'm really keen to show you guys that. It looks weird without the window banner. I need to clean off the sticky stuff But I've gone ahead and put the window banner on here. And now that I've done that, I would love to sticker bomb this entire thing. Guys, my PO box is down below. You got any cool stickers? Club stickers, anything like that, send them out to my PO box. I'm going to start smashing stickers on here. When you guys do send the stickers out, I will definitely film it and yeah, say a little thank you. But I think it'd be cool. Let's fill it up with stickers from you guys. Alright guys, so this is how our Shibby street banners come. They come sort of, how do I explain it, two-piece. So you've got your gloss Shibby part there, and then your matte black vinyl background here. So obviously the matte background goes on, or satin finish background goes on first, and then you add your gloss over the top. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so what I've done here is I've gone ahead and measured the window banner, which is 1.5 wide. I've then gone and measured where it's easiest from that point to that point and found the exact middle, lined that up, and then made sure my banner reaches to the top in both corners. Pretty happy with that. I'll start from one end, work my way across. Hopefully, it'll turn out good. We use a really high quality car vinyl for the window banners, so it'll get rid of air pockets itself for like air release. Try to use the best quality stuff we can, guys, so it makes it easier for you guys on the other end as well when you're putting these together. And yeah, even for people like me who a lot of the time rush things like this and they turn out badly, I think even with me being like I am, I think I'm still going to get a good result. Just means taking time a little bit, especially when it comes to just cutting around your sills, you know, so you don't cut into your rubbers. So definitely make sure you read the instructions, guys. They come with instructions, which I was neglecting to notice, that tell you to use soapy water. So I started it without soapy water, and then wifey came out and was like, what the hell are you doing? So now I've got soapy water on there, and it was a million times easier, and it's gone on super smooth. No bubbles whatsoever. It's just a little bit wet at the moment. Obviously I'll let it dry a little bit, then trim the edges, and then we can apply the Shibby banner. Pardon?
Doesn't sound like a male thing to do.
What?
Read the instructions.
No, well, I didn't see the instructions because I just took stuff out of the box. When we send it to you guys, we send it with the instructions, so 100% on me, my bad. So yeah, no, really stoked on it. It goes on a million times easier when you use the right stuff.
Yeah. Did you film it before?
No.
Oh, you should have seen it.
Yeah. But it's perfect now.
Yeah.
Alright, this is what we call it, the street banner, guys. So you can only see it on certain angles. So there we go. Shibby banner. So it's super low key. Like I said, it does show up better with your eyes than through the camera, but it's just nice and low key. It's not super stand out. That's why we call it the street banner, because it's nice and low key. I'm super amped with how well I put that on. It's really unusual for me. But while I'm here, I wanted to show you guys the potential colour we're going to go on this car. This was a colour that I was thinking about doing the S13, but the more I think about it, this would be a really cool colour on the 90. So I'll show you guys. I'll put it on the car next to the sparkles because I want to keep the sparkle roof. So you see, it's actually a purpley black colour. So you stand back, it's black, and on most angles, like at night and stuff, it'll just look black, but then when you get it in the right light, it shows up like a purple colour. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I don't think it's too over the top. I think it's quite a cool colour. I might show the guys at DNA and see what they think, see if they have this colour or can get it in, how much it's going to cost and all that sort of fun stuff. But I think this colour is definitely the go. So need sunlight. There's some sunlight. Okay. I don't know. Seems like a fairly good material too. Like I don't know. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to go. I'll speak to the boys, and again, I still need to get all the dents and stuff out of this. Well, Drew will be here shortly, so I'll be able to move the 90 out. I'm pretty happy with what I've got done on the 90 today. Still waiting on a few little things for it, and then I don't know whether I'm going to get it like PDR'd or off to a body shop to fix the dents. I'm not exactly sure. Before it gets wrapped, I'll work that out. I do need to find a new grill or try and fix my grill because clips and stuff are broken on it. I don't know. I'm pretty bloody happy with this car so far anyway. Still waiting on the new front quarter panel so I can get rid of this one that has a hole in it, and I'll have a nice corner light at that point. I should put my new seat in. Well, my new seat's not here yet. New seat's actually going in Tiana's 8.6, and I'm stealing Tiana's bride seat out of that car. So that'll happen. I'll see how today goes, because Drew should be here shortly to work on the Raptor, and then I might edit up this for you guys so you can see it tonight. Alright, moment of truth. A professional here. Japalek to work on me Ford. But yeah, like he said, he tucked it down super neat, super well. So much so that my fat hands couldn't get in there comfortably to do like a good job. He's got all the right stuff and things. Because my blowtorchy thing is empty. Oh, that's not even a... So when you melt them, do you use a blowtorch or...
Blowtorch? Oh, heat gun on this usually, because it's...
Heat gun, yeah. Rail. So I've got one of those little butane ones, but it's out of butane. So I couldn't even shrink wrap it if I wanted to, because I'm an idiot. Oi. Thank you. Alright, fill my thing up.
Like that.
Footstep to get you up there. See, that's what you need, little hands. Little man, little arms and hands can fit easily into small spot down in front of the Raptor.
Usually I climb in the engine bay, but...
Pardon?
Usually I'll just climb in the engine bay if I can't.
Yeah. Well, you could have stepped up on the bull bar or something. This works. But yeah, I was driving the other night. Actually, it wasn't even me driving, it was somebody else driving, and I was like, put the high beams on, and they're like, usually the spotties come on with the high beams. I always leave them sort of left on. And I was like, something's wrong with my lights, and yeah, ended up working out that my spotties weren't working. Definitely makes a dramatic difference. I'd love to put a little light bar on the 90 actually, because if you guys remember correctly, I have a little light bar hidden away in the front of the 8.6 here, and it is awesome. I don't know where I'd really hide one on the front of the jzx90, but probably something worth looking into. Oh, there we go. We are back in action. Oh, God damn, they're bright. So yeah, we just had to check on some other stuff. We think, well, you said it's a solenoid, you reckon's going a bit bad on that winch?
Yeah, it must be the contacts inside it.
Yeah, so I'll just deal with it. It still works, it just needs to like tick, tick, tick a couple times. So next time I go in a 4-drive Supercenter, I might mention it and see if they are... I haven't had the winch for long, and it is 2-year warranty, so they should sort it out pretty easily. Well, I think that's going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I'm super pumped on both these cars. Remember, you can get the Shibby banners and the merch from lukefink.com. Support the channel, I really appreciate it. Remember, my PO box is down below. If you want to send some stickers, let's get this thing decked out. Super keen, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Stay positive.